Gabay was so much more than just an aide to the governor. This was a man who overcame so many challenges, was at the pinnacle of his career, and was planning to start a family when it all abruptly came to an end. But as his wife Trenelle shares with us, his legacy continues, and there's a twist.
It was the romance that she had prayed for, and its chapters had barely begun.
He left home and never came back.
A shootout between rival gangs in the overnight hours ahead of the West Indian Day parade. Carey Gabay ducked, trying to avoid the spray of gunfire.
And unfortunately, one of those bullets caught Carey.
In the head.
In the head. I just remember praying like, Carey's alive. Lord God, keep him alive.
Carey fought for more than a week before doctors told Trenelle Gabay her 43-year-old husband would never regain consciousness.
I just shared with everyone. I said, Carey and I walked down the aisle at 6 p.m. I said, tomorrow at 6 p.m., we're going to take him off of life support. And that's what we did.
Carey Gabay was born in the Bronx, raised here at the Boston Secor Housing Project, the son of Jamaican immigrants. He worked hard, earning a spot at Harvard University, where he'd become one of the first black presidents of Harvard's undergraduate council.
There he is.
Carey later graduated from Harvard Law School. But after 2 years as a corporate lawyer, he gave up his lucrative job to return to his passion, serving communities in need. For Carey, who lost his brother to gun violence, one of his biggest accomplishments was helping enact tougher gun laws in New York.
That was his goal. I am going to change this, and it has to begin with me.
His death could have been the final page of his mission and their love story. But before she took Carey off life support, Trenelle made a decision to fulfill a dream they had together.
When you look at it, what do you think?
Oh, man, that is Carey's profile. Definitely his mouth and his jawline, and it's just God's miracle.
Trenelle is now 7 months pregnant with their son, with Carey's sperm that doctors harvested in the hospital before he died.
I didn't plan on being a single mom, but here I am, and I just can't wait to meet this little guy.
His name will be Carey Gabay.
When you'll be able to bring your son here to see his name, his father's name, up on that street sign.
I think that's when it will be a proud moment.
This block in Clinton Hill, Brooklyn, where Carey once lived, is now renamed in his honor. Next week, Trenelle begins another chapter, the trials for the 5 men charged in her husband's murder. Trenelle plans to face them in court, and seeing her carrying her unborn son, she hopes will send a message.
They took a life of a man who was giving back. I have went over that in my head over and over and over again, and there's no answer to that question, why?
And Trenelle says Carey was fun and charismatic, but it was his hard work and humility that she admired most, characteristics she hopes to pass on to their son. Chris and Mary?
And how does she plan to continue Carey's mission as well?
Well, she's actually started the Carey Gabay Foundation, which she hopes will spread awareness about gun violence and help victims and their families. And the state has also started a scholarship in his name, giving away full tuition scholarships to students in need.